Hey guys, I'm making a comeback as the YouTube, and today I'll be doing the annual Blu-ray collection of 2024 Blu-ray releases so far that I own. Planning on doing a 2023 one since I actually picked up quite a few 2023 Blu-ray releases this year, but this is my 2024 Blu-ray releases that were released this year. This will be a mix-up of 2023 movies and 2024 movies and other older titles. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'll do a 2023 Blu-ray collection. Same thing with the other years. Just have fun. But I thought 2024 was a really good year for Blu-ray releases. Again, not a lot compared to other years, especially 2023, but still good. A good physical media year, and I have pretty good titles. Again, Best Buy stopped selling physical media, so it's been kind of changing a bit, and with Walmart shipping, people are really not happy with that, but for shipping, I would recommend Amazon. You actually get quite a few titles in there, so quite a few. I mean, not quite a few, but you get like movies on time, newer releases on time most of the time, so it's really good. Some of these titles you can actually find for pretty cheap on Amazon, especially the Lionsgate ones. Some of these newer titles you can find really cheap, but yeah, pretty cool. A lot of new companies this year. You got Neon. Show Factory, of course. You also got MTV Blu-ray releases. I think that's the company name. Criterion Blu-rays. Yeah. So really cool stuff here. Again, I love physical media a lot. I've been busy lately, so I didn't have time to film videos, but I'm looking forward to getting back into the game and filming more videos. again, we had a pretty good year on my channel. So I'm gonna go get some more titles to show you. Hey guys, gals, I'm back. I got a lot more titles to show. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm kind of delaying this video by 2 minutes. I was just grabbing the other titles. Yeah. Some of these releases are reprints, but they were reprints from this year. So yeah. This is the only DVD that I'll be showing. Really cool set. Really good show. I mean, of course, the show has ups and downs, but especially the first 3 seasons are great. And I haven't been catching up on the show, but I heard the later seasons are actually the newer seasons are really good. I've been watching some other shows, like Band of Brothers and Tracker, Law and Order, Source Stuff, Fall Guy, other shows. There's another show that I've been watching, but yeah. I was thinking about getting back into Better Call Saul since I really loved Breaking Bad. That's a great show. I started watching Game of Thrones, but I haven't watched the whole show. I started watching the first season and the prequel series, House of the Dragon. I like both of them, but I'm trying to find time to watch them. I have the other seasons though, but you know, I've been watching some other shows Fall Game, for example. Some CBS shows here and there. Another show I'm watching is Yellowstone, Tulsa King, Lioness. So a lot of I'm just trying to put away the dust. A lot of Taryn Sheridan shows. I forgot about the name. A lot of the shows that are equated by the same guy that created Yellowstone. So yeah, if you guys are big fans of this show, I would definitely recommend picking up the first 300 episodes. They're extremely cheap online. You guys love the show. I know the show turned 25, but I really love the show. Definitely one of my favorite cartoons, besides DuckTales and Looney Tunes and Cat Dog, Ren and Stimpy, Dexter Laboratory, Goof Troop. A lot of the classics. If I can think about the guy's name, I'll say it. So his name is Taylor Sheridan. Taylor Sheridan is probably one of the best TV writers, producers out there, directors out there now. They just did a wrap-up of Yellowstone, and I kind of heard it got mixed reviews, but I thought the show overall was great. If you guys are big Kevin Costner fans, I would definitely recommend Yellowstone. Other than that, it's a great show. I actually have one movie that Kevin Costner directed in this whole collection video, maybe part 2, I don't know. Coming soon though. And I know not a lot of people like the movie, but I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to chapter 2. But it's just disappointing that they moved chapter 2 the next year. Maybe, I don't know. This movie's a new holiday Christmas classic. I absolutely love this movie. I thought Paul Giamatti did a great job in this movie. And it's definitely a dark comedy drama. There's a lot of funny moments, especially Paul Giamatti and some of the holdover kids staying for the holidays at prep school. It's funny, especially him and the young guy. And there's a really good ending in this movie, so highly recommend checking this one out. It's a great movie, great new Christmas classic. I absolutely love this movie. Would highly recommend people checking this one out. So a great Christmas classic. I guess you can also watch this during New Year's Day, New Year's Eve too. Now this is a reprint of, I think, a 2012 Blu-ray thing, but it says 2024 on there. Yeah, 2024. So this is a reprint, but I really like the movies on here, especially the first one and the set. It's a classic, a 90s classic. So this movie's a really good movie. You're gonna see the sequel coming up though. This one is a all-white remake. I haven't seen the original. I do want to though. And this is a really good movie. Good natural disaster film. A fun triple feature set. So I highly recommend picking that one up. Now you get the James Cameron 2024 4K releases. Now first up, it's a movie that I haven't seen, but it's a classic from 1988 or 89. I want to see this movie. I heard it's really good. Really out there. I was gonna see it this year, but I was busy with something, so that's why. But hopefully soon I can check this one out. Supposed to be James Cameron's one of his better films, one of his classics. I didn't know until I picked this up that it had Ed Harris in there. which is pretty cool. So I'm really looking forward to checking that one out. Now the next two I have seen, and this is a classic movie. Really good Arnold Schwarzenegger flick, Jamie Lee Curtis flick, spy action comedy. Really good movie. Really entertaining though. This movie has good twists and turns in there. I don't know about these releases though. I'm sure they look really good. It's just, I don't know what people think about them. But I'm sure it was better than Terminator 2. Again, it was made by Disney, so who knows? Fox, Disney. Maybe they're good. I don't know. I'm just happy that I own these movies. And this movie's a classic. I really like the sequel. It's a great movie. And I really like the first movie. So but this franchise has been going downhill. I started watching the new one. It's pretty good. So I'm looking forward to finishing up that movie. The newer movie. I just think when they started doing Alien versus Predator, it just got kind of convoluted and dumb. But I think the first two Alien films are really good. I kind of like Alien 3 now. That might be controversial, but I really enjoy the subplots in there. But it's definitely not a perfect movie, not at all. There's a lot of mistakes in there, but I enjoyed it for what it is. It's definitely fine. I did like Prometheus. Yeah, Prometheus. I did like that one. I know a lot of people were divided on Prometheus, saying that it wasn't that good. But I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. I don't know, but I enjoyed it for what it is. It's a fun alien film. And then I saw Alien Covenant, and I thought that one was fine too. I mean, it's not as good as the original ones, of course, but what is? What is? And I'm not even a big fan to really complain about the franchise. I just want a fun, good movie out of it. And just got that. I mean, there's a lot of plot holes and some things are not good from Alien Covenant and Prometheus, but you know, they're just fun movies at the end of the day. Alien versus Predator, that's another thing. But at the end of the day, even watching a bad movie, it's kind of like, it's still entertainment. It's not good entertainment, but it's still entertainment at the end of the day. there's a lot of fan bases out there, and sometimes I don't feel like fan bases really are positive things that you should focus on. Just have your own opinion about stuff. Don't just judge them by don't just judge your opinions on their opinions, because they're gonna be wrong, or they might be right, who knows. It's just your opinions at the end of the day, though. With opinion, facts, and what you're talking about regarding the film, instead of critical standpoints and all that, because for a film, it's just a film at the end of the day. Again, you may not like the subject matter or what it's talking about, but at the end of the day, it's just a film that you just watch. And you make up your mind about it. You might like it, you might hate it, so who knows. So I really love these Disney steelbooks a lot. I feel like this is going to be a long video, of course, but we're going to keep it moving. I feel like I had a good year. My family and friends had a good year as well. Political wise, divided. Economic wise, again, you'll have everybody has their own opinions about it, but at the end of the day, it's just politics. And all we just gotta do is we gotta support ourselves and change by speaking up. Again, what helps is we talk about our opinions, thoughts, we vote, and we support who we want to support and what we believe in. But other than that, I think film in 2024 quite good. So now we're going to go into the more mainstream films. The films I just showed are mid-budget films that are not a lot of people know about. I mean, some people do, but they're kind of like smaller releases. So now we're going into the big stuff, the big mainstream. Speaking of mainstream, I don't know if this movie is mainstream or not, but it's a mid-sized budget, and I thought it was a great movie. Great cast, probably one of the best hangout films of this year, and a really good fallback to the time period it's based on, which is the 1960s to the 1970s. Biker culture. This movie was pretty underrated. Not a lot of people talk about this movie. It was a decent hit, but afterwards I kind of feel like kind of went off the radar. And it's a really good movie. I felt like Dev Patel did a really good job directing this movie, acting in this movie. Really fun action scenes, really dramatic at times, really good, entertaining, and a really good action flick from this year. This did fine at the box office, but again, it didn't do that great compared to other films, but this was definitely a really good movie. And unfortunate for this movie lost money, but it's a great movie. Definitely underrated. One of the most underrated films in that year. As far as ones that I want to talk about here is, I thought Late Night with the Devil was a great movie. Highly recommend checking that one out. I know a lot of people criticize it for that AI scene, but if you just look past it, it's a really good movie. Highly recommend checking that one out. I talked about the Holdovers and how great that movie was. Maxine, I loved it. I thought it was great. I know a lot of people were criticizing that movie, but I really enjoyed it. Definitely a great wrap up of the third movie of the mini franchise. The Marshall King Daughter is an underrated flick from 2023. Daisy Ridley, Ben Mendelsohn, and the guy from Yellowstone, Gail Bergenham. Maybe I'm mispronouncing his last name. But it's a good movie. Garrett Hedwin. There you go. It's a good movie. Highly recommend checking that one out. From the pile of the ones that I just showed that I wanted to check out, still are the Iron Claw. I started watching Dream Scenario. It's good, but I need to watch the whole movie. And The Abyss, and Boy Kills World, and Anatomy of a Fall. Now, I'm back on with the video, guys. This movie's a lot of fun. Definitely a Thanksgiving movie. Thanksgiving is in the title of it, but a really good slasher film from Eli Roth. But I hated Borderlands, so yeah. But Thanksgiving is a great movie. I highly recommend watching this movie. This is a good movie, not a great movie. Thanksgiving is a good, fun movie. Watch Thanksgiving. Already passed. But I still recommend watching it all around the year. I haven't seen this, and I heard it's not that good, but I do want to check this one out. Again, it's MCU, so it got to be quality. at least a little bit. It gotta be okay. Like, I heard it's one of the weakest Marvel films. I heard it's one of the worst, but again, who knows? I might kind of like it, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking that one out. Now, the next one up is a movie that I'm curious about checking out, excuse me. And that, it's a fullback to 1980s films, horror comedy films. But I thought this looked good, so I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. It looks like a Tim Burton homage film. A Tim Burton inspired film from some other director. Tim Burton inspired film. Zelda Williams. So Robin Williams' daughter, I'm pretty sure. But it looks good. Looks like a Tim Burton inspired film. Now, I haven't seen this one, but I think it looks like a cute romantic comedy movie. It looks like one movie that you can watch during the holiday season. It looks cute, excuse me. It looks really cute, really wholesome, really fun. I'm not a big rom-com fan, but I definitely do enjoy some movies from the rom-com genre. Not a lot, but this one looks pretty good, and I like the cast involved, so I hope that one's good. This was a big hit from last year to this year. So I heard a lot of good things about this movie, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. I do enjoy a good rom-com. Now, great cast though. Now, this movie I did enjoy. I was talking about this movie though, but this movie I did see, and it was a good biopic. It wasn't the best biopic out there, but it was still good. I thought the guy portraying Bob Marley did a really good job in this movie. It's just, there's a lot of scenes going on in this movie, and the pacing wasn't the best, but it was a good, true story, and I enjoy Bob Marley music, so I enjoy this movie. I know a lot of people were mixed on this movie, but it was fun. Now, this movie I do want to check out, but I heard it's really mixed, where people either love this film or hated this film on the ending. But I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out. It looks like a good murder mystery drama thriller suspenseful film. With a great cast in there. a lot of people in that movie. So I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. It looks like a good movie. Looks like a fun movie. I hope the messaging in there is fine. I hope the ending is good. Now this one had mixed reviews, where people either liked this movie or didn't like it. I really enjoy this movie. Now, is this a great movie? No. But it's a decent, fun movie with a lot of fun animation and a decent voice cast. I thought most people did well in this movie. I thought Chris Pratt did fine as Garfield. He was alright. Samuel L. Jackson, I thought, stealed the show in this movie. He was great in this movie. He was great. Chris Pratt was fine. And if you guys seen Ted Lasso, there's 2 actors in this movie that was from Ted Lasso. So that's a cool fact. I did like this movie a lot, and most people. I did enjoy it. It's definitely not a great movie, but I had a lot of fun with it. Now, next one up is another underrated film from this year. I've really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people liked it, but it was a fun movie. It's a Guy Ritchie movie, so of course there's going to be fans who are going to dislike it for what it is, but I enjoyed it for what it is. It's just a fun action flick. In my opinion, though, since now people are really criticizing other people's opinions for no reason. I mean, I don't know why, but this is a fun movie. Speaking of the sequel, I have it right over here, and this was a really good movie. It's a really fun, intense, full-wide disaster film. Definitely one of the best summer blockbuster films of this year. A really good movie with a really fun cast in there. Really enjoyable action flick, action scenes, disaster scenes. Really fun movie. Gets dramatic at times, and I really think the action and drama really mix in together pretty well to make it into a great disaster flick, a really good disaster flick. And yeah, definitely one of the biggest surprises of this year. So I thought this movie was really good, and I really recommend checking this one out if you guys have the chance to. I don't know which one is better, this or the original. This is not technically a sequel, but they have some of the same clothes, costumes as the original, and there's some references, but I don't know, is this a remake or is this a sequel? Who knows? They don't have the same cast from the original, but either or, I thought this was a really good movie. Now, next one up is, again, one of the most underrated films of this year. A really good action flick. That not a lot of people checked out, but I had a great time with this movie, guys. I thought both Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt did a great job in this movie. I thought their chemistry was really good, but the action scenes were great. The comedy was really good, and the stunt work was great. So I highly recommend checking this one out. This didn't really do good at the box office, but hopefully it gets a cult following, and I highly recommend checking this one out. Really fun time. Great movie. Good movie. Now, this movie's really good. I definitely had some issues with this movie, but overall, a really good movie and a really good second part. I highly recommend checking this one out. I'm pretty sure most people have. So yeah. So I thought this was a great movie. A really good movie. Really good epic film. Part 2. Yeah. Yes. Now we got another Timothy Chalamet movie. Speaking of it, I really like this movie. Another really good movie. I really like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But this was a really good prequel film about Willy Wonka. I had a great time with this movie. Really colorful, imaginative, enjoyable. Kind of dark too, but it's a really good family flick, musical flick. Really good movie. Now, next one up, I haven't seen this one yet, but I hear that this movie is one of the best movies from this year. So I definitely wanted to check this one out. I like a good sport drama film. There's a lot more to it than that. I'm pretty sure you guys seen it in the trailers. But I don't know if this is a romantic drama or a sports drama, but it looks good. Looks really entertaining though. Definitely a decent cast in there. So this will be a really good movie. I can feel it. Next one up is a really good monster flick. Really enjoyable. Really good. Fun movie in that. A really fun Godzilla and Kong film. Honestly, I had a good time with this movie. I know a lot of people are kind of mixed on it, but I enjoyed it for what it is. It gets dumb at times, but in that really fun way, though. It gets really fun. Plus, the movie looks great. And I really like the characters, so it's a fun monster flick. It's a good movie. So I highly recommend checking this one out. It's a really fun movie. Of course, this movie's not Oscar-worthy. But again, I don't really like the Oscars that much, so yeah, I'm not really a big fan. As I used to be for the Oscars, but this is definitely a good blockbuster. Now, for another good movie is this installment. I really like this movie. Again, this movie got mixed reviews. I had a fun time with it. I kind of knew what I was expecting out of this movie again. This movie is just fun. This movie might be dumb, it might be stupid, but it's fun and it's enjoyable. It's a good popcorn flick. It's a good, fun movie that knows what it is and it's enjoyable. This franchise has been like a hit or miss, but I felt like this movie was really good and I had a great time with it. I had a good time with it. It's fun. So, I like this one a lot. It's a good, fun, dumb movie. It's enjoyable for families and fans alike. In my opinion. Now, another movie from a franchise that I really enjoyed. Now, this is a really good movie. It brought everything that I liked from the last movie, and it was fun. A little bit crazy at times, but it was a lot of fun though. I thought the chemistry between Will Smith and Martin Lawrence were great. I really liked the franchise a lot. The action scenes were fun. The comedy was fun. I really have a fun time watching this franchise. I really liked the first one. I thought the second one was pretty decent. It's a solid sequel. I thought the third one was really good. And I thought this one was really good too. So, a really good action franchise. A funny movie. And really enjoyable. So now we're over halfway. And speaking of Kevin Costner, I got his passion project with me, and this movie got mixed reviews, a lot more negative reviews, but I really like this movie. Again, the story isn't really the best, but it's the first chapter. They're trying to build up storylines, characters, the whole setting and all that. So this is the first chapter. While this chapter might not be perfect, I thought this movie was good. It could have been great though, but I thought Kevin Costner did a great job directing this thing, filming it, acting in there, and the rest of the cast members did a good job acting in this movie. So this is a good movie. It's a fun movie. It's entertaining. It's interesting. I know a lot of people were mixed on this movie. thinking it was bad and boring, but I like this movie. It's a good movie, and it's really entertaining. It's really interesting. So I recommend checking this one out. It's a good movie, in my opinion. Now this is another good installment. I know a lot of people were criticizing this movie, especially for the villain, but I enjoy this movie for what it is. Again, I like the other movies, so again, it's kind of like, if you really like the franchise, you're gonna enjoy this movie. Or maybe not, I don't know, but again, you guys have your own opinions. I have mine. And I thought this was a good movie. Now, it's probably the weakest from the franchise, but it's still a fun movie, and that it's still a good time. I enjoyed it, and it was a fun movie. So, I recommend checking that one out. Now, next one up is the biggest box office flop from this year, and this movie is so underrated. It's so good. I thought Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth did a great job in this movie. This is a really good Mad Max film. I really have a blast. I had a blast watching this movie in theaters. I thought the action scenes were great. I thought the character development was really good. Well, some storylines were kind of rushed. I really had a good time with this movie, and it's a really good movie. So I highly recommend checking that one out. It's a really good movie. Now, next one up is a movie that got bad reviews, but I enjoyed it more than most people. Now, this movie was the first movie that came out during this year, and I know a lot of people didn't like this movie and thought it was stupid and dumb and boring, but I really enjoyed the movie. The drama was really good in this movie. I thought the cast was really good, but the ending I thought was stupid. It started being cartoonish, and I didn't like that part, but other than that, I thought this was a good horror filler. Again, this movie's not that scary, but it's a fun movie. It's decent. It's enjoyable. So I thought this was a decent film. I really enjoyed it, and I definitely recommend checking this one out. This movie got hated by most people, but I enjoyed it for what it is. It's a decent movie, in my opinion, though. Now, the next one up got mixed reviews again, but I thought this movie was fine for what it is. Again, the casting in this movie was really good. The acting, especially from Josh Hartnett, it's pretty good. It's over the top, but it's definitely fun. But this movie, in the second half, became dumb and stupid. Over the top stupid. But it's entertaining in that way. But I don't think this is a great movie. Like, I had expectations for this movie, and it kind of let me down a bit. The director's a hit or miss, I gotta say, but this movie isn't that bad. This is fine. This is alright, but again, it could have been a lot better. So definitely a fun movie. Josh Hartnett gave a great performance in this movie. But as a horror thriller, it's all right. Not that scary at all. It's more like a faux ride. But it gets really dumb by the ending, though, in the middle half. So, each of their own for that opinion, too. This one got mixed reviews. Now, I haven't seen this one yet, but it looks like a fun movie. I don't think I've seen the franchise before, but it's a family movie, so it's probably gonna be really fun, really cute. So yeah, looking forward to checking that one out. Now for a movie that is one of my least favorites from this year, but I got it because I'm a Spider-Man movie completionist, and that this was a part of this franchise, and of course I gotta buy it eventually, and I did during Black Friday. I thought this movie was terrible. It was horrible. But this movie, in some parts, are so good. I mean, so bad, it's good. So bad it's laughable. From the acting, to the action scenes, to the comedy. But this movie is awful. But it could be a so bad it's good movie. I thought it was a so bad it's good movie, but as a whole, this is an awful movie. It's terrible. But you can have fun with it. Especially if you do a drinking game with alcohol. Because you can poke fun at that movie. Or you can have like a group of friends coming over just to watch it and make fun of it, for example. I'm not recommending alcohol to you guys, but it could be a really good drinking game. It's the room of superhero films. I would recommend it just to have fun with friends, making fun of this movie, or taking a drinking game with them, drinking alcohol, and watching this movie and laughing at it. Yeah, but it's horrible. It's a horrible movie. Talking about this movie. Next one up is one of my favorites for this year. This movie got mixed reviews, but again, I really was invested in this movie. I really love this movie. If you guys are worried about if it's going to have political bias to it, this movie doesn't have political bias to it. I mean, it does on what side you're rooting for, but at the end of the day, this is a commentary on modern warfare and journalism during rough times. So I thought this movie was great, and great acting, really good story in there, good characters, intense action scenes, really good climax. So highly recommend checking this one out. Definitely a great movie. Next one up is a movie that I thought was bad. not good. But this movie I had expectations for, and I was disappointed in. It's boring. But here's the thing though. I want to give this movie a second chance. I got this during Black Friday, and I feel like I'm going to give it a second chance. I feel like this movie might be good on rewatch or decent. Because it had a lot going for it. It's just my first watch. I didn't like it that much, but I definitely want to check this one out again. So hopefully it's better the second time around. The director is M. Night Shyamalan, daughter. And I'm going to kind of squeeze this in quickly. Again, I've seen most of these films. It's just, I don't want this video to be long. I was in depth with it. Yeah. Some of these I did reviews on. So I'm trying to make this video quicker. I know we're hour in, so I know I've been slowing it down a bit by talking. I've been pretty in depth with it. gonna be completely honest. This is like one of the longest videos I filmed. It's kind of like a almost there, guys. Feel it. Make it. Again, I've seen most of these movies, so we're almost there. Almost there. Just got a couple movies left for this video. 2023 Blu-ray releases collection video. It's gonna be long, pretty long, so I'm gonna make that into a couple parts. But we're almost there, guys. Collection update. Almost there. A few more titles left. Now this is a reprint of the original copy, but it's a different formats. And this is a 2024 release. Same thing with this one. And the last one, my favorite film of this year. The finale of all of it. I absolutely love this film. And it's the finale of the video that you've been all waiting for. Some people have been waiting for. Almost there, guys. And yes, the final Blu-ray that I'll be showing you guys is out now. So I hope you guys like this long video. And have a good rest of your day. Good night, good afternoon, good morning. Again, see you guys later. Tomorrow. Today. So bye. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe, comment. See you guys later. Bye.